one person killed and around 7 others sustained injuries in violent clash in Churachandpur last night. District administration imposes curfew and suspends internet services in the district for 5 days. Imphal West DC M. Rajkumar inaugurates new cyber security lab at Manipur Police Training College in Pangai, aimed to provide specialized training in cyber security to police personnel, CID and other law enforcement agencies. Manipur State AIDS Control Society Max Project Director Shamim Ahmad Shah emphasizes need to eliminate stigma against people living with HIV/AIDS. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Director K. Devadatta stresses the need for an organic policy to transform Manipur into an organic state, urging ICAR to lead the initiative. And NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore safely returned to Earth early this morning aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. At least one person was killed and around 7 others sustained injuries in a violent clash in Churachandpur last night. The unrest erupted following the recent assault of Manipur General Secretary by unidentified assailants. In response to the violence, Churachandpur District Administration has imposed a curfew and suspended internet services in the district for 5 days as a precautionary measure. The deceased has been identified as 38-year-old Raupui Pakongte, a resident of Talan village, Frezol district, who had been staying in a rented house at Selmat village in Churachandpur. Reports indicate that he was hit by a bullet in the stomach and later succumbed to his injuries at Selmat Mission Hospital. At least 6 to 7 individuals were also reportedly injured in the clash. According to Impact News sources, the violence broke out when members of Zomi community attempted to hoist their flag at a tower located in Mar-dominated Selmat village. Upon receiving news of this, Mar volunteers rushed to the site, leading to an altercation between the two groups. The confrontation escalated into stone pelting and slingshot attacks, followed by gunfire. Several vehicles were also torched during the violence. To control the situation, state and central security forces were deployed at the scene. They used tear gas shells and blank fire to disperse the mob. Some individuals sustained injuries as a result of security forces' actions. As of today, no further violent incidents have been reported. However, security forces have been conducting flag marches across Churachandpur town since early morning to prevent any further unrest. In light of the recent violence in Churachandpur district, Deputy Commissioner Dharun Kumar S. has appealed to church leaders, tribal leaders, philanthropic organizations and CSOs to take proactive measures in restoring peace and stability in the district. Statement from the district administration says it is committed to controlling the situation and ensuring law and order in the district. Law enforcement forces have been deployed strategically to prevent further escalation. The DC also urged the public to cooperate with authorities and refrain from any actions that could worsen tensions. He further emphasized the importance of ensuring the uninterrupted supply of essential services, transportation and essential commodities, appealing to all concerned to allow their smooth functioning. Meanwhile, press note from Thado Students Association TSA condemns the brutal assault on Manipur General Secretary Richard Laltanpuya at VK Montessori School campus, Churachandpur, by unidentified miscreants. The association denounces the attack as inhumane and unacceptable, urging authorities to take swift action in identifying and punishing those responsible. TSA also calls for peace and unity among communities. Imphal West District Deputy Commissioner Mayanglambam Rajkumar today inaugurated a new cyber security lab facility at Manipur Police Training College, Pangai. The newly established lab aims to provide specialized training in cybersecurity to police personnel, CID, and other law enforcement agencies. The lab has been set up under National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NILIT Imphal, and is sponsored by the Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. Speaking at the inauguration event, NILIT Imphal Executive Director Dr. Yumnam Jayanta highlighted that a 3-year training program on cybersecurity will be conducted at the facility. The initiative aims to train 3,000 personnel, including police officers, CID operatives, and law enforcement officials, equipping them with the necessary skills to tackle cyber threats and cybercrime effectively. Dr. Jayanta further stated that the facility will also extend its training programs to the general public to enhance cybersecurity awareness. The initiative is expected to play a vital role in strengthening digital security and ensuring a safer cyberspace in the state.
Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology sponsor toba cyber security ki lab ama inauguration tawjabani masida akhoi gi Imphal West ki DC oibiriba iski ju additional pubiriba oja Rajkumar lakpiduna sanga birame aduga sigi program si sahi ahum habitare sahi ahum sida mi police personnel CID amadi akhoi gi law enforcement agency mi lising ahum guma train tokudaba aduga sigi lab sima akhoi gi taraptagi police training center sida akoi donate tawjare aduga sigi training si loro matungda general public su sida computer amadi cyber security gi training phangbi.
Traffic Control Imphal West has issued e-challans amounting to 35,94,000 rupees against 2,023 vehicles for traffic violations between March 1st and 18. During the USHAM festival, the traffic police imposed e-challans worth 10 lakh rupees, including 94,000 rupees for 522 cases of traffic violations. So far, fines have been paid for only 65 cases, with 1,968 cases remaining unsettled. Among the 522 violations during USHAM, only 9 cases have been settled with fines. Traffic authorities urge commuters to strictly follow traffic rules and cooperate in reducing violations to ensure road safety. Joint Action Committee JSC formed over the disappearance of Luang Them Mukesh from Kashampat Laimajam Laikai demands urgent action from authorities, stating that his whereabouts remain unknown despite ongoing investigations. Expressing deep concern, the JSC along with Maira Paibi and local youth organized a public meeting at Kashampat Laimajam Laikai Community Hall. Speaking to media, JSC co-convener CH Iboyaima emphasized that Mukesh went missing under suspicious circumstances on March 16, even as Manipur remains under President's rule. The JSC has submitted memorandums to the Governor, Chief Secretary, DGP and Security Advisor, demanding that Mukesh be found immediately and urging intensified efforts from authorities.
Wakan mipamse ngasiga thana numit humni pangthok jari base ekoi Kashampat lemjam lekai degi ekoi Luang Them Mukesh mangki bai matang da hoji paukta security gi maikai degi ekoi da chapchaba angang se sida leire haibagi chapchaba information ja koi da phangdri bhawak de ekoi makha ta na phangbi ne na hoji je phamjari bani ekoi immediate demand di biar manungda sigum laba ekoi gi angang manggi base masi khudakta kangadawni khudakta magi mama pa da sinagadawni haibase JSC gi akanba demand.
Republican Party of India, Thawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thanaujam urges Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh to intensify efforts for the safe return of Luang Them Mukesh, a resident of Kashampat Laimajam Laikai who has been missing since March 16. Maheshwar met with Security Advisor at the CM Secretariat in Imphal last evening and later informed the media that massive search operations were underway in suspected areas under the supervision of top officials. Kuldeep Singh also assured that CCTV footage would be used to trace Mukesh's whereabouts. Regarding a statement released by Zauzangtek Lambung village chief Henko Pau Hauke, Maheshwar stated that only time will reveal its authenticity. He further mentioned that Mukesh's mobile phone was last tracked near Zauzangtek.
Angang si any how tawraga kadai lady banu karam bazagana particularly adaida trash to bakara dingam mabadina kamain tawraga angang si kanna base khona view sigi thazaba se sa koina thazaba mama thamaga songi manaka lai basi mangan biganu haiba matamda mahak yam fully corporate tawri yam fully kanna anzalli haibage thazaba ama pire husiki main oina mobile trash to bakana jawjang teki tawana phangabadina adu jawjang tek to di pan akoina jawjang tek haidragadi karam bazaga to koina haibise akoina akodi technical na hariba potune koina hari du da makoina clarify tawrakodi akoina man moina tawrapani laite natraga lai haibadudi akoina khangba natri aduna lai haibasu yadi haibsinga mai haijagi du laite haibasu yaroi aduna asengba chumadu angang du phangakanda khangani.
Locals and Mairapai members staged a sit-in today at Uripok Achom Lekai, Imphal West District, condemning a gun attack at the residence of RK Manisana in lane number 1 last evening. Uripok Achom Lekai Nupi Loop President S.H. Modubala urged all concerned to refrain from violence in residential areas and public spaces. She also demanded a clarification on the incident.
अखोगी लम्हांग तुमांगदा हाइदी येकनाबदा कापकदबा पोट खुलाई अदु अखोगी करिगुंबा अमगिदी ओरंबा याय अदुबु हेते मी म्याम तिलिबा ngaliba tanja दुमक्तदा जुमलक्ता संगागा अदुमाइना अकी तुजुंबा थोनबा हाइबसे खोइना यामना पेंजदे सखंगदबा इसासिंग फमदा हाइनिंगबदी असिगुंबा अकी तुजुंबा थबकसे अखोगी उरिपो असोम लेकाई खता तोबा नतना मणिपुरी मफम खुदिमक्ता हाइबा अकी तुजुंबगी बोम लंगझनबा नोंमै कापा खोटबा सिगी थबकसे तौबिदनाबा अखोगी नुसी चानना हिमननाबा थुकटबा अकी बसे पोहन बिदनाबा असुगुंबा थबकसे अमोना तौबिदनाबा इसासिंग फमदा कोइना हनना हाइजरी.
Political activist Sapamcha Kanglepal organized a counseling camp today for displaced people from Gwaltabi, Thamnapokpi and Sanasabi village, taking shelter at Lamlai Relief Camp. The counseling camp was held at Kanglepal's Nongada residence. Speaking to media in connection with the program, Sapamcha Kanglepal urged people to not be disheartened and build up strength and live for the future generations.
Ladiba Sigi Lesabi Masama Hamzing say Mogi Pugninga, Akogi Numaitaba, Wakuwaba Mam Lady Sindugi, Kalaka Dangasi, Nimitsi, Hawa Taba, Ainangamsaba, Chakshara Matan Shaminasi, Haraga, Gualtadi Kudi Lanjanaba, Isazing, Vigituna Pupigi, Sana Sabigi Mamsa, Pula Kandakoi, Chakshara Matan Shaminaraga, Haneleramba, mental stress Mamzing, Kitan released on Nanaba, Kitan Kumtok Navaidana.
Manipur police arrested an accused active member of KCP PWG near Konzam oil pump under Singjamai police station, Imphal West District yesterday. According to police report, arrested person is 50-year-old Ningthau Kongjam Sushil Meitei alias Kangla alias Ishing Chauba from Langthabal Kunja Mamang Lekai. During the operation, police seized one mobile phone from his possession. Manipur police recovered a cache of arms and ammunition during a search operation at Aripat under Nongpok Sekmai police station, Thawal district yesterday. Recovered items included one SLR of 7.62 mm with magazine, one anti-riot gun, two 36 high-explosive hand grenades, one detonator, one arming ring, one Insas LMG magazine, 4 tear smoke shells, 2 rubber bullets, 1 tear smoke shell, 7.62 mm rounds, 10 7.62 by 39 mm rounds, 20 tracer rounds, 2 bulletproof jackets, 2 patkas protective headgear, 2 camouflage t-shirts, 3 camouflage P caps and 1 Bufeng radio set with 2 chargers. Manipur State AIDS Control Society MAC's Project Director Shamim Ahmad Shah emphasizes the need to eliminate stigma against people living with HIV/AIDS. He was speaking at the inaugural of one-day media sensitization program on ethics of media reporting on HIV/AIDS, jointly organized by MACS in collaboration with All Manipur Working Journalists Union at Manipur Press Club today. The event aimed to eliminate misconceptions surrounding HIV/AIDS and encourage responsible journalism. Shamim highlighted that unlike diseases like cancer or diabetes, people living with HIV face social stigma despite advancements in treatment. He stressed that HIV is now manageable, allowing individuals to live 30 to 40 years with proper care. He urged for collective efforts to raise awareness on HIV/AIDS, promote inclusivity of people living with HIV/AIDS, and eliminate stigma against them under NACP Phase 5.
And HIV also is a disease. See, disease is okoina infect or matunda man hekta okoina kari hekta mas sirudobni. It's like dreadful disease ni. Mas hekta AIDS star dobni. That is a yamna okoina questionable way ba okoina tuna loan decision na matanda. HIV patient ka is patient ko ba hai ni dabagi stage to oye ba kusik matanda di. Because patient HIV say I am living with HIV. Virus sugar loiner agalaiba. But virus tuna loiner agalaiba matamda I can be alive for more than 20 years. I can be alive for more than 30 years, provided my immunity is strong enough.
Speaking at the program, AMJU President Bijoy Kachingtabam urges relevant authorities to reach out to people living with HIV/AIDS in far-flung areas of Manipur amid the prevailing crisis. He urged the media to play a crucial role in spreading awareness and reducing stigma. MAC's Assistant Director Fanjaubam Langamba clarified that not all individuals living with HIV develop AIDS and public perception must change. He also noted the rising online discrimination against people living with HIV, stressing the need for responsible reporting. Additionally, MAC's Divisional Assistant Omajit Laishangtem spoke on the legal protections under the HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Act 2017, while Langamba elaborated on ethical media practices related to HIV/AIDS coverage.
Tamna hokiba me thadagi sathari basai ani rom phajala ba akoi lebak sida irang sida maram oraga singa lo ya dele ba es na na ba na tragana ai sabi ga samona na hini ba mi sinda kai se theng bi dige then akoi lajena da le ba akoi ki relief ke hang le sida machine se theng bi ba akoi na machine kamaina akoi report dong ni media na akoi na kamaina report dong ya adu akoi na fazala ba du fair reporting to ka da mari le ga authorities akoi max kumba na ko kumba mayam sina kamaina
Horticulture and Soil Conservation Director K. Devadatta emphasizes the need for an organic policy to transform Manipur into an organic state, urging ICAR to take the initiative. Speaking at the inauguration of a 3-day hands-on training program on quality compost production suitable for organic production system for FPC service providers at ICAR Manipur Center today, jointly organized by ICAR Manipur Center and MoMA, Devadatta praised ICAR's role in agricultural development. He noted that while vermicompost production has begun in the state, it remains on a small scale with only a few of 76 farmer-producer companies functioning effectively. He stressed the need to strengthen FPCs for independent operation and highlighted the benefits of vermicompost, including soil nutrient retention, higher crop yield, and environmental safety. MoMA Project Director Saubam Donald, ICAR soil scientist Dr. T. Basanta, and other officials attended the event.
Tintrok loiraga puthuiba harse sina vermicompost kaure mahi duna vermi was kaure si punamaksi akoi sinarga sidai hingani hayudu natawa aina pamidi vermiculture vermicomposting si scientists singna munna numinini humni sida noida phajana taani noi khangani sidagi vermicompost si puthoga packet tawra yonbai wakpham do madu khakkhangano haba soil gi particles singsina carbon si phajillaga lock tawra thambangamba adumba mai thaba matamda oxygen yahundana omaga maitan gi sungbadongna any fatta hogdi mapangoi potsingche adumaina omaga mai thar kanda biochar siga hojiki vermicompost siga useful microbe kharaga hapchan targadi santa we can get it branded.
Speaking at the event, head of ICAR Manipur Center, Dr. C.H. Bashuda, noted that compost production and usage are gradually gaining momentum in the state. She emphasized that experts will provide specialized training during the program to ensure high-quality compost production. Highlighting Manipur's potential to become an organic state, she assured that ICAR Manipur will fully utilize its resources and expertise to achieve this goal.
Compose haibase yamna ludi ludaba aduga ekoi mahausa dagi su dum ipai busing na so zum season naramaba aduga ekoi ge soil jibu fertility ju hengal hanba aduga makhalamni adubu hojikti chakolak pai matung ina ekoi na scientific way da compose se kamaina compose sem gani aduga kamba matam kayam changhal laga nadraga na ekoi kari kari season naraga darkar oiba compose ki akoi quality du tahan ge de haibna singba systematic way da nasi training program asina soidana pibi gani haibase ai thajaba thamjai training sida makal kaya gi khoi composing kari kari season agadaba aduga compost saba kanda housing gamaina sem gadagi kari temperature da thamgadagi haibna singba khoi systematic way da yaurakani khanjai.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you a special news on the safe return of NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore. Keep watching Impact News.
Marks time classes. Chahi khuding CVSE ki topper putholiba coaching center asigi class 8 tagi class 12 fawgi first foundation course laklib April ki tang ahum dagi suksoi shoidna hojirigani mashigi damakta admission form pishin bagi aroiba matam March ki tang kun gamari fawbada oigani boys and girls ki separate hostel facilities with thamjiri. For details please visit our office at Wangkai Maihovam Lampak or contact us at 9436288300 or 8798020407.
Lakadaba tang kuntoreta Alpha Center of Excellence na class 8 9 10 11 12 ki foundation course haibadi CBSE board oishinu Manipur board oishinu mai ki larik tamna medical da engineering da or NDA tawning ba singdo adugi course ma hawdori sengna matam da si jaga se tanja se opportunity lobiu puno welcome dori Alpha Center of Excellence Baupura.
Shija Hospitals observes World Kidney Day 2025, empowering you to detect early and protect your kidneys. Shija Institute of Kidney Sciences, a center of excellence in Northeast India, dedicated to advanced kidney care and comprehensive kidney transplant program. With 117 kidney transplants, including patients from Myanmar and across Northeast region, we are pioneers in performing the region's first ABO-incompatible transplant. 3 deceased donor kidney transplants have also been performed and over 3,000 dialysis sessions are performed every month. Empaneled by various governments of Northeast region, we are bringing specialized kidney care closer to you.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore safely returned to Earth early this morning aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft. Their capsule parachuted into the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, concluding their 286-day mission to 78 days longer than planned. Williams and Wilmore initially traveled to the International Space Station ISS in June 2023 aboard the Boeing Starliner on its maiden crewed mission. However, technical issues with the Starliner prevented their return as scheduled. They finally made their way home aboard SpaceX's Crew 9 alongside NASA's Nick Hack and Russian cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov as part of a routine ISS staff rotation. Their return follows the arrival of 4 crewed 10 astronauts on Sunday who have now taken over duties at the ISS. State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities W. Birahari appeals for inclusive education for children with disabilities. Speaking at the inauguration of We Ring the Bell to School, including Children with Disability campaign at Kaisham Birjit High School, Patsoi Part 2 today, he emphasized the availability of free education at 4 special schools under Social Welfare Department. Birahari urged parents to enroll disabled children who are in the age group of 6 to 18 years in the 25 special schools run by the government and NGOs in the state. While Handicapped Development Foundation Chairman Dr. Sapam Jashowanta highlighted the need to integrate persons with disabilities into mainstream society. Jan Vikash Samiti Varanasi Handicapped Development Foundation Manipur and KB High School organized the event, attended by KB High School Headmistress Mutum Lilapati, staff, foundation members and students.
koi persons with disability pokpiriba singna koi school singida like tamhan beari social welfare department ki makhada official school ma biji ki themning asi ki campaign
inclusive society ma porokna na bagi dama koi inclusive education se yam maru oye na koi na khanba dagi hariba program se worldwide oina pangthokpani hariba thoram se koi jan vikas samiti na koi banaras ta base tawba organization amaga koi lelen forms na netherlands ge organization amaga pulla kanda worldwide oiba tu ma campaign amani nama soiba singse social mainstream sida poraktana makhoisu society sigi thabak thorum khudimakta mapung phana saruk yaba ngamdana ba haibagi wakhalondu da sigi thorum se koi pangthokpani.
Modern College Students Union General Secretary P.H. Menaka criticizes a former MLA for repeatedly claiming ownership of land within the college, which has been in existence since 1963. Speaking at the college campus in Imphal today, she questioned how private ownership or pata could exist within an educational institution. Menaka demanded the immediate withdrawal of the case and opposed the March 21 demarcation notice, a warning of consequences if students' concerns are ignored. She also highlighted inconsistencies in the pata numbers cited in the current and previous cases, raising suspicions over the claim's legitimacy.
So 1963 dagi hek college na linkat padagi college ki oiduna laknaba college ki eastern part laiba lam khara hana ex MLA obiramba mioi mana magi lam saru yawi haiduna case torpa amadi lakliba March ki tang kunma thoi sida demarcation torkani haiduna March ki tang tara sida samon thabiraki adubu yamna ngalibadi 1963 dagi college ki lam oiduna laknaba boys hostel ani dagi swimming pool warden ki quarter ka saduna laiba pharmacy matokram na college ki ayawa yaudana aron athup torga matokram na huralana da enrollment piram libno haibasini hariba pharmacy college ki ayawa yaudana kanangwa miyo ematana demarcation toba yaroi hanadagi college na dokon toduna lairiba lam asibu college ta khangalamdana huralana da pikhiba allotment mari lainaba singna athu matamda kakkadamani amadi college asigi campus asida kanangwa miyo ematana makhan matigi disturb tobiganu.
Kokomi Student Front objects to the revocation of Lalomsang Dulian's suspension, a teacher at Dholakal Punji LP School in Zirbam. Speaking at Suk office in Zirbam's Babupara today, media coordinator K. Somojit alleged that Dulian had been absent for a long time, sending a replacement instead of attending school himself. Somojit also claimed that Dulian's name has surfaced on social media in connection with the ongoing state crisis. Despite this, the Education Directorate revoked his suspension on March 17, a move the front strongly opposes. Manipur Forest Department, in collaboration with local schools and environmental organizations, organized a school rally to mark the International Day of Forest, which falls on March 21st. The event aimed to raise awareness about forest conservation and inspire youth to take active roles in protecting the environment. Hundreds of students participated, carrying banners with messages like "Save Forest, Save Future" and "Forests are Earth's lungs." Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai flagged off the rally from Kangla Fort, which passed through key city locations and ended at Palace Compound, where a concluding ceremony was held. Anurag Bajpai emphasized the urgent need to protect forests for climate stability and ecological balance. Special Secretary of Forests and Central Circle Conservator of Forests R.K. Amarjit, DFO Central Forest Division Vikram Nade, Southern Circle Conservator of Forests Sanajauba Kuraijam, range forest officers attended the event. They highlighted government initiatives like mass afforestation drives, wildlife protection campaigns, and community-based forest management programs.
Akoigi part say super ising fazana ising aruba chelagalere. Positive kamai tawde da akoina thawong mase akoina anthropogenic activity hai. Koigi scientific oidaba akoina khangdabna maram oidana ising je sahi super chelam base tu kanda nung suba matam sida ising je sendhara kanda koigi turen gi uba ngambagi chang koina masibu carrying capacity of the river hai ko sise hendoraktana ne ising chawbo tholakpa adagi indam dadana ising phangdaba tholakpa aduna sise koigi umang mangchalakpa daini na koina khalleba ko aduna si myamje kannaba si myamje fazana asamo phada leiba tingjang kaijang daba na koina haina bado adumba manipur mo oina bagi damakta forest koigi umangje kanji hai.
Technopole Forest Division also organized a food rally today at Technopole District Headquarters in connection with the upcoming International Day of Forest 2025. The rally was flagged off by Technopole DC Krishna Kumar and Divisional Forest Officer Mahmuda Begum. Participants included District Police, 3rd Assam Rifles personnel and students from St. Peter's School and Maha High School. A tree plantation drive was also held as part of the event. Later, DFO Mahmuda Begum interacted with students, educating them on forest preservation and human dependence on forest resources. In connection with the International Day of Forest, Ukhrul Forest Division also organized rally on forest and food theme in Ukhrul district. Ukhrul DC Ashish Das flagged off the rally from the mini secretariat. As part of the International Day of Forest, Divisional Forest Officer Chandil organized a student rally to raise awareness about forest conservation today. The rally began from the DC office complex with around 400 students from 3 schools participating. They carried banners promoting forest preservation and environmental sustainability. The event was flagged off by ADC Chandil, MD Firoz Khan, along with DFO Chandil, Dr. N. Munal and SDC Meshil Saka. The students marched for 1.2 kilometer through Chandil Bazaar before concluding at the Chandil Women Market Complex. A tree plantation drive was also held at the Chandil DC Complex and the Women Market. Bishnupur Forest Division also organized an awareness walk today to mark International Day of Forest. The event was flagged off by Bishnupur DC L. Bikram. Students and participants carried saplings while walking from Mini Secretariat Complex to Bishnupur Forest Division office, where a concluding ceremony was held. An exposure visit for Thaubal District Zilla Parishad and Gram Panchayat Administrative Committee was held today at Yangoi Ningthau Community Hall, Taubul Gram Panchayat Nambol City Block. Organized by Directorate of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Porompat, the visit focused on plastic waste management, tree plantation and other development initiatives undertaken in coordination with Green Brigade Manipur. One-day sensitization on gender sensitization was held today at Biramangol College, Sawambung. Manipur State Commission for Women, MSCW, IQAC, Women's Cell and Biramangol College NSS Unit jointly organized the program. A voluntary blood donation camp was held today at RIMS OPD complex, jointly organized by 143 Battalion, CRPF Lamphel and the Department of Transfusion Medicine, RIMS Imphal. A total of 40 CRPF personnel donated blood at the camp. Assam Rifles organized essay writing competition on empowering communities through renewable energy theme at Don Bosco High School, Khopum Noni district. Around 70 students in Khopum area participated in the competition. Manipuri music video Tamhorabi Kwata was released at Kumek Cinema, Kakwa, Imphal today. A film forum Manipur chairman Laimiyum Surjakanta Sharma attended the event, directed by Rakesh Naurem and sung by Takilamba Mark. The video features Sonia Samjit Sabam and Kennedy Wahingbam with lyrics by KK Wahingbam. A workshop on constitutionalism and federalism was held at the Indian Embassy in Yangon, Myanmar, bringing together Indian think tanks, members of Indian Council of World Affairs, political party representatives, 5 ethnic armed organizations, civil society groups and former lawmakers. Notably, UNTA National Solidarity and Peace Negotiation Committee Secretary Lieutenant General Min Nyang and member La Mong also attended the event. Continuing the tradition of holy celebrations in Manipur, the Halankar ceremony was held today at Sri Bijoy Govinda Temple following the last day of USHAM festival on the 20th day of Meitei lunar month of Lamta. Holi Dal groups arrived early to perform rituals before a procession carrying Lord Vishnu's idol on horseback made its way back to Sagolban. At the temple, Lamabam Holi Pala number 1 and other Holi Pala groups performed traditional Holi music and dance, with Sri Bijoy Govinda Brajamai Pala concluding the ceremony. Now to sports news. Final match of the 4th MNCA Senior Women's One-Day Cricket Trophy will be played on March 21st. In the last semi-final match of the tournament held under Manipur Cricket Association played today at Thangweban Thau ground, Thau Thangweban defeated AKSDO Kangabok by 131 runs. Thau Thangweban's all-rounder Niruta Thaudam was named player of the match. Final match of the tournament will be played between PTRC Patsoi Patfor and Thau Thangweban at Sedok ground, Kongba. YWC Langtabal defeated PTRC Patsoi Patfor by 2 wickets in the 13th league match of the 2nd MNCA Men's Under-23 Haubam Biramangol Singh Memorial Cricket Trophy today at Khudaiban Public Ground, Tauthang, chasing 140 runs in 25 overs and 1 balls. H. Manikanta was named man of the match for his 43 runs and 3 wickets. At Kangabok Public Ground, AKSDO Kangabok secured a 142-run victory over Rule Maitram, scoring 294 runs in 40 overs. Sanaya Ningthaujam took 7 wickets for 27 runs, earning man of the match title. Multiple league matches of the trophy under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association will continue at Khudaiban Public Ground, Tauthang, Kangabok Public Ground, Cherapur, Moijing Public Ground, Thaubal, and Larenjam Public Ground tomorrow. In the 17th Manipur State League being organized under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association at Lamlong Tongkong, Manipur Police Sports Club defeated Elite FA Kontha Ahalup 1-0 in the 53rd league match played today. TH Kiran of Manipur Police Sports Club scored the lone goal in the 64th minute of the match. In the 54th league match, Asai RC Imphal beat Athletic Football Club 7-0. The winning teams KH Pravananda scored 3 goals in the 11th, 29th and 55th minutes, while Bless Vashum scored 2 goals at the 26th and 69th minutes, and Chihiran Ring Lunghar and H. Torres scored 1 goal each at the 52nd and 65th minutes of the match. Next 2 league matches of the Football League will be played tomorrow. In today's league matches of the 2nd Komdram Ongbi Hija Mema Devi Memorial T20 Veteran Cricket Tournament at Langtabal Public Ground, Rees Nagamapal defeated Model Club Tingamaka by 79 runs, scoring 185 runs for 7 wickets in 20 overs, while Model Club managed 106 runs for 7 wickets. Kenny Ngarambam, who scored 85 runs and took 2 wickets, was named man of the match. In the 8th league match, Isu Wangkai H passed Napsa Kha Imphal by 3 runs, posting 144 runs for 8 wickets in 20 overs. Napsa fell short at 141 runs for 6 wickets. Robin Zagu, who made 56 runs, was awarded man of the match. The tournament continues tomorrow. USHAM Football Academy emerged as the champion of the 2nd YFC football tournament, defeating Nelson FC 1-0 in the final match. The tournament, which began on March 17, concluded with the final match played yesterday. Organized by the Indian Army, the tournament was held at Yambem, Imphal East. Teloy FC's Langamba won the Golden Boot Award for scoring the most goals in the tournament. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. At least 1 person killed and around 7 others sustained injuries in violent clash in Churachandpur last night. District administration imposes curfew and suspends internet services in the district for 5 days. Imphal West DCM Rajkumar inaugurates new cybersecurity lab at Manipur Police Training College, Pangai, which aims to provide specialized training in cybersecurity to police personnel, CID and other law enforcement agencies. Manipur State AIDS Control Society Max Project Director Shamim Ahmad Shah emphasizes need to eliminate stigma against people living with HIV/AIDS. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Director K. Devadatta stresses the need for an organic policy to transform Manipur into an organic state. urging ICAR to lead the initiative. And NASA astronaut Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore safely returned to Earth early this morning aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft after 9 months. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.